What's up, guys? We're back with a little bit of a different video today. It's still related to action figures, but there's not going to be any figures in this video. So you may or may not be aware of a recent promotion that GameStop did where if you bought a figure, you got one of these packs of cards. So Marvel comic cards, it's very much a long-standing thing. It certainly is a huge nostalgia trip for me, so I of course had to get my hands on them. Now, in order to get them, you had to buy a figure. In order to get this pack right here, this first one, I had to buy a figure that I already had because GameStop simply had nothing that I needed. But I got a pack. And just to show you guys what's in them, it's 4 cards, and this is, interestingly enough, Wave 2. It says so on the packs. And I don't know where Wave 1 is or if there's going to be more, but it sure seems like there's going to be more. Each pack contains 4 cards, and one of them is a foil. So there's 16 cards in this wave, in Wave 2, and they're all villain-themed. The assumption here is that they were supposed to be tied to the Villains Wave of Legends, and maybe they didn't come out on time or something like that. So in this first pack that I got Blackheart's, and don't take this to be an indication that Blackheart's coming. We really have no idea. A lot of these cards are representative of figures that just came out or have already been released. Not all of them, so who knows. We've got Blackheart, the AIM Scientist Supreme, which is probably the worst figure in this set. And my foil was unfortunately also the AIM Scientist Supreme, and the Hood, which is probably, related to one of my least favorite figures as of late. But this was really cool. I liked the promotion. I love Marvel cards. I mean, I don't go crazy over them now because, of course, the market is just bonkers. But as a kid, this was probably bigger for me than comics themselves were. I spent all my money on cards. I got them banned from my elementary school because I had them out so much. And we traded them, and people got pissy when, you made a bad trade or something. But I was really excited to see this, and a mysterious benefactor who shall not be named was able to get a hold of 16 packs for me, and we're going to open them now. I thought about doing a live stream for this, but I just figured we'd do it all now on camera because, well, that's just what I figured. So I'm going to go through each pack. We're going to hopefully get the entire set. And it sure would be great if I got all 16 foils, but the chances of that are incredibly small. Before we open them, this is the assortment. So Xemnu, Dormammu, the Hood, Lady Deathstrike, Arcade, Red Skull, the Scientist Supreme, so of course that's our Villains Wave, Abomination, Mephisto, and Blackheart. Those are 3 figures that haven't had figures in 3 characters that haven't had comic figures in a while. Terrax, another figure that maybe might see one soon because, of course, we've got Galactus going on. That sure would be great. Kang recently had a figure. Baron Zemo had a figure a while ago. Leader had a figure a year or 2 ago. And Thanos, of course, got his deluxe release earlier this year, right? It's been so long. Well, it hasn't been that long, but who knows. So we're going to open them. And again, there's only 4 cards in each pack, so they aren't all that crazy per pack. And, well, there we go. So hopefully we're going to finish out the set and we'll see what kind of duplicates I end up with. So we got another Hood, Abomination, Terrax. This is the card I wanted the most right there. So we've got Terrax, which is fantastic, and a foil Xemnu. So I'm going to put the foils aside. Stands to reason that I'll get the entire set, and we'll have some duplicates out of this, which we'll figure something to do with. And as best I can tell, the foil is always at the back. Dormammu, Thanos. This is the one I've seen a lot of people really wanting. I mean, of course, Thanos is Thanos. Blackheart, and the foil Blackheart. So that makes 3 of 16 foils, since I've already got the Scientist Supreme, so we'll just put him over there. And then that's the stack so far. And you're guaranteed to get a foil in every pack. So you will always, if you can get a hold of these anyway. We got Arcade, another Abomination, Baron Zemo, so that's another card I don't have so far. And the foil Mephisto with a nice little cameo by the one and only Adam Warlock. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting Lady Deathstrike. I'm not familiar with this particular design for her. Another Scientist Supreme leader with a more modern design, I believe, right? And the foil Thanos. So we are looking good, right? We have the entire set already. Don't have Kang yet. Right? Don't have Kang. Don't have Kang. So we're gonna quickly finish this. I was concerned I was gonna get a bunch of duplicates. Well, I'm obviously going to, but I was concerned I was gonna get a bunch of duplicates as far as like I got in my first pack, where I got a card and the foil in the same pack. Another Hood, the regular Mephisto, another Terrax, and Kang, but this is the foil version. Digging that for sure. I do like the foils. I wish they were maybe a little bit more foily. It's just this sort of ethereal cloud in the background, but it is cool. You know, in typical comic card fashion, or in typical like 90s fashion, to chrome or to foil something was instantly making it more exciting, at least for me as a kid. Zemnu, regular Zemnu, Lady Deathstrike, another Abomination, and another foil Kang. So this is the first foil double so far. Red Skull, I haven't had him yet, so Red Skull rounds out the set, I believe. Regular Thanos. Blackheart again, and a foil leader. A little dog earring on that card there. Very much looking forward to putting these in a binder and never looking at them again, probably. Opening them is the exciting part, especially right now, because it's been a long time since I've done anything like this. Zemnu again, AIM Scientist Supreme, Baron Zemo. Basically, the game now is to see what foils we get. And then the one and only foil Terrax. I really like Terrax. He's a favorite of mine. That old Build-A-Figure, in particular, I think still holds up quite a bit. I'd love to get a new one, but if we don't, I think the old one is very much a good stand-in. He only really needs new hips, honestly. The figure itself is fantastic. Another Lady Deathstrike, AIM Scientist Supreme, Leader, and a foil Thanos. So that's a duplicate, that's a duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's half of the foils that are unique, and we've passed the point of no return. I cannot get a full set of foils. Honestly, the chances of that are pretty low anyway, right? Dormammu, Arcade, Mephisto. Definitely one of my favorite cards in this set just because of the composition with him and Adam Warlock. Baron Zemo foil. Stack those up. Dormammu again, Arcade, Mephisto, and ooh, okay, interesting. So packs, that's not random. So the last pack was exactly the same: a Dormammu, an Arcade, a Mephisto, and a foil Baron Zemo. That can't be right. There's no way these are pre-planned packs. That doesn't make any sense. But of course, it's possible that the same pack would be repeated. Okay, here's another foil Zemo. If this is the same, and we know we've got something crazy. Okay, no. Dormammu, Abomination, Blackheart, and a third Baron Zemo foil. So now we have to see which ones I'm missing. Red Skull, Mephisto, that great Kang, and foil Abomination. 3 more packs. Arcade, Abomination, Baron Zemo, and a foil Mephisto. Do I already have him? Yes, so that's another double. So we'll need to go through and see what isn't there. Red Skull, Thanos, Blackheart. Seen those before. And a foil leader, which I believe is also... Yep, got him already. So that's another dupe. And we are down to the final pack, folks. This has been a ride. I'll go out with a bit of a whimper on this one, I think. Zemnu, Lady Deathstrike, Abomination, and another foil Kang. So, let's see what we're missing. We've got Abomination, Baron Zemo, Terrax, Leader, Kang, Thanos, Scientist Supreme, Blackheart, Zemnu, and Mephisto as far as foils go. So that means we're missing Dormammu, the Hood, Lady Deathstrike, Arcade, Red Skull. So we have a big stack of cards now. And I mean, I really like this. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, obviously I very much appreciate the cards being sent in. So here's a quick rundown of the foils again. So Blackheart, Scientist Supreme, Mephisto, Zemnu, Leader, Terrax, Zemo, Abomination, Thanos, and Kang. And then we've got so many other cards. But this again is Wave 2. So the question remains, folks, where is Wave 1? Ryan Ting has said that there are other card promos coming this year. So where are they coming to? What happened to Wave 1? Was it supposed to tie in with a different wave of Marvel Legends? You know, maybe like Shang-Chi or something like that? And what is going to happen? Are we going to get a Wave 3 or 4? Is this indicative of Marvel cards coming back more tied into Hasbro stuff? Because frankly, I would be very much there for it. Again, I do think the promo was very difficult to get a hold of. It also wasn't advertised well at all. I wouldn't have known about it had I not saw it on social media. They didn't even do a very good job of advertising it at GameStop themselves, which is why a lot of these cards were just sort of left over. So you might want to go to your local GameStop, see if they still have some, see if they're willing to, I don't know, just give you a pack, because they're not going to sell them, and eventually they're just going to toss them, or an employee's going to take them home or something like that. So I am very happy with these pulls. I think these are a really cool idea. It's definitely going to take me back to being a kid. It's a huge nostalgia trip, and you know what, Hasbro, just do more of this kind of stuff. Give me something like this with my figures. If you want to go ahead and just start packing them in the boxes like the old days, I would also be there for that. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you've seen these cards, or if you've actually gotten a hold of them, or if you've got any of the foils that I'm missing and anybody out there wants to do a little trading. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'll catch you next time.